Hey, good morning, everyone. Have I got a word for you today? I was just kind of reading different scriptures in the Bible. When I was praying this morning, I was thinking about the prodigal son, the prodigal daughter, praying over them and those in our lives. But it took me to the parable, the story of the prodigal son. So I was rereading that. I've read through it numerous times, but I want us to go to Luke chapter 15, and the very end of that chapter is verse 31. It's after the prodigal son he got his inheritance. He asked for his inheritance. He got it. He went. He squandered it away, on prostitutes and dope, and just wild living and just doing everything he knew better than to do. Basically feeding the flesh. But what I found very interesting as I read through this, and I read through it again. As I read through it today, because I've read it numerous times, but there in verse 31, the son's come back. His brother's mad because his dad, in his mind, his dad never threw a party for him like he did when the son came back. But here in verse 31, I want you to grab a hold of this. It spoke to me. I'm a word guy, and I want you to grab a hold of this. My son, the father said, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. As I read that, always and everything kind of jumped out. My son. God's talking to you. He's talking to me. If you've accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior, he's saying, my son, my daughter. He's saying, hey, listen up. He's saying, my son, the father said. God's saying to me, speaking to me, speaking to you today, he's saying, you, grab a hold of that. You are always with me. You are always on the Father's mind. You are always on the Father's heart. Now I'm going to spin this around a little bit, and I'm going to say, is the Father always with you when you're making your decisions? When we get up, we're rolling around the house, we're getting ready to go to work, we're at work, we're at Walmart, we're at the gas station. God's saying, you are always with me. This ought to be reciprocating. Is he always with you? Is he always in your thought? Are you always making those decisions? He said, you are always with me, and everything I have, everything the Lord has is yours, is ours. And everything God has is yours, is mine. So as I read through that, so is everything that you have, that I have, that we do, is it dedicated to him? Always and everything he's always with us. Everything he has is ours. Is our mind focused on him as it should be? Have we committed our lives? Have we committed everything that we have, our resources, to the Father, to advance in the kingdom, to them and those in your life that are needing to see that reflection of Christ in you, always and everything? He's committed that to you. Have you committed that to him? It's pretty deep. I want you to noodle on that. Read it. Luke chapter 15, verse 31. Be blessed.